How long have you been standing there?
Not long. Fabulous dress.
Thanks.
Fun, festive. You must have been in quite a playful mood when you designed it.
Not like the mood I'm in now, right? Thank you, Fawn. That'll be all for now. So Thorne's not in his office?
Well, I didn't come by to see Thorne. Is there any news about your mother? That's what this mood is about, isn't it?
My guts are churning like a cement mixer.
You said that you were going to go by and see this doctor.
Dr. Todd Powell, yes. I talked to him all right.
Did he confirm that he's been having an affair with your mother?
No.
He denied it.
The conversation never got that far. In fact, it never got anywhere. But as Dad points out, what else could it be? Why would Mother buy a house, never tell us, and then sneak off week after week to see a man that she was keeping there? What else could it be but an affair?
I'm sorry, Rich.
Why wouldn't she tell me? She knows she can trust me. She's had so many chances over the years, and yet never once, not once, did she even allude to it. And I thought we were so close. What a joke.
Where is your mother now?
At home.
Why don't you go home and talk to her? Tell her how you're feeling.
I can't right now. Dad's with her. God knows how that's going.
What is this all about?
Don't do this, Stephanie. Don't try this. It won't work.
Eric, I don't know what you're talking about.
Then I'll tell you. This is about a wife who leaves in the middle of the afternoon 2 or 3 times a week, and she's been doing it for years. Do I need to go on?
Yes, I think you do.
I'll spell this out for you. West Coast car rental. That's where you go when you leave here. And you rent a car so that you won't be recognized. My God, Stephanie, the lengths that you've gone to keep this away from me, and you have. For more than 20 years, that's the better part of our marriage.
How did you find out?
It doesn't matter how I found out. The fact is that I know everything. Stephanie, I know everything.
Everything?
The house in Santa Monica. The house you own. The person who lives in it.
What person?
God, how long did you think you could keep this from me? For the rest of my life? Do you have such contempt for me that you thought I didn't deserve to know about this? Even now that we're divorcing?
What exactly is it that you know, Eric?
I know about him. I know about him, Stephanie, the doctor, and the fact that he's...
He's what?
Let's try for some dignity here. Don't you make me say this.
I think that you have to say it.
The fact that you've been paying him over $100,000 a year. That you've been paying him and keeping him for more than 20 years of our marriage.
Nicholas,
Brooke.
are you busy? I'll only be a minute.
Come in.
I very much needed to see you.
I'm sure that I know why.
I'm sure that you do, too. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Nabisco shredded wheat. No added sugar, no added salt, no added anything.
Is this?
It's about time.
What? As soon as I got your message, what's up?
She's up. Her neck and something.
Donna?
Yeah, come here. Come here.
What?
I've never seen her like this before.
What? What's going on?
I don't know. I walked in there before. She was smoking a cigarette.
Stacy, Donna doesn't smoke cigarettes.
I know. Kind of makes you wonder, huh? Go and talk to her, Rocco. I think she really needs your help.
Yeah, all right. Thanks.
Sure.
Yo. Hey.
Oh, Rocco.
Donna, I haven't got a squeeze off you like this since I don't... You are shaking like a little puppy. What's going on?
I'm in such deep trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I trusted him. How could I let this happen?
Yeah, what happened? Trusted who?
I don't know what I gotta do now. I mean, I have to stop this, but I can't.
Stop what, Donna? What is going on here, huh? What? Oh, man, this has got to do with that Nick Preston guy, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I knew it. Okay, let me hear it. What? What'd he do?
He broke a promise.
What promise? Oh, no. No, don't tell me that he...
Yeah, Rocco. You know those pictures of me? The nude ones?
Yeah.
Well, they're in a magazine. Here. In this country. I can't tell you how much I appreciate what you did for my sister.
What I did for her?
Her decision to quit modeling. You had a lot to do with that. She told me so.
Brooke, you haven't talked to Donna in the last hour or so?
No. Why?
I guess I should tell you. I mean, maybe you can help her through it.
Help her through what?
Brooke, something happened. Something... Donna is very upset.
What is it?
You know those pictures of Donna, the ones that were scheduled to be published in Europe?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they weren't published in Europe. They were published here in a magazine called Temptation.
You had Donna's photos, her nude photos, published here in this country?
It wasn't my decision. I didn't even know that they were being done.
Yeah, but you promised her that they wouldn't be done.
I know.
You guaranteed her.
No.
Oh, my God. And she knows about this.
Yes.
Nicholas, you're gonna have to do something because they cannot be out there on the stands like this.
Brooke, they already are.
I cannot believe this. And they're out there in the drugstores on the stands here in this city?
Look, I know how it sounds, right? But I want to help Donna. I want to help her through this. I mean, I know how she feels.
You leave my sister alone.
You're poison, Nicholas. Just leave her alone.
Brooke, look, I am gonna help your sister. Nothing you or anyone else is gonna stop me, understand?
How could you do this, Stephanie? All those years, never a word, not even a hint.
What exactly is it that you think I've done?
Well, that's pretty obvious. At least it's obvious to me.
You think I've had an affair? For 20 years with another man.
Are you saying that that clown put you in the magazine after guaranteeing you that he wouldn't?
He said it wasn't his fault.
Oh, what, are you gonna stick up for him now?
No.
Look, the man is a chump. I'm gonna rearrange his face.
Rocco, that's not gonna help
That will
anything.
make me feel better, all right? Look, which magazine? Which one?
Temptation.
All right.
What am I gonna do? What if my family finds out
Well,
about
just slow down.
this? I can't imagine what this would do to my mother. And my dad. My God, I can't even think about it.
Here, come here. Donna, look, getting all messed up in the head is not gonna solve anything, all right? We gotta be cool. We gotta figure this out.
Do you realize that right now, this very second, that magazine is selling on newsstands here in LA?
Look, I happen to know that the Temptation is not a real big seller.
How would you know that?
I just do, all right? Just don't ask. Just the point is that it's not a real big seller.
So you think maybe no one will see it?
Yeah, that's possible. It is. How big was the spread?
The spread?
How many pictures of you did they use in the magazine?
A lot of them.
Okay, that's not good. Did they use your real name?
No, Savannah.
That's good. They didn't even use your real name.
I don't see what difference that it makes. It's still me, and anyone could see that.
Yeah, maybe, all right? Maybe someone who's seen all of you can tell. But how many people have done that?
I don't get it.
Look, Donna, no offense, but there's probably dozens and dozens of girls out there who look a little bit like you from the neck up, right? So some guy goes in, buys a stupid magazine. They don't know. They got no way of knowing that it's Donna Logan in there, especially when the girl's name is Savannah.
You really think that's a possibility?
Yes, I do. I really do think that's a possibility.
Well, then I guess that's my only hope.
I'm afraid so, baby.
Well, I hope you're right, Rocco. You have to be right. I don't know what would happen if my family found out about this.
I know.
Because if that happens, it can't. It just can't.
Yes, Stephanie, that's exactly what I think. That you've been having an affair. I'm surprised you'd make me even say the words.
And that upset you?
Of course it upsets me. It's been going on for more than 20 years.
I'm sorry.
You don't sound sorry.
Well, I am.
You don't even deny it. That you're having a romantic involvement with this man.
It's, as you said, it's just so obvious, isn't it?
God, Stephanie, why didn't you tell me?
Well, it isn't exactly something that a wife tells a husband.
In time, she does tell him.
No, I suppose you assume that your husband's going to find out sooner or later. You just didn't until now.
Because you went to such extraordinary lengths to keep me from finding out.
All I can tell you is that I'm sorry.
Why don't I sense that? All I feel from you is an enormous relief.
Please, let's not talk about this anymore.
There's more to this, isn't there, Stephanie? Stephanie. There's more to this than just a woman in love with another man. There's much more to this, isn't there? Much more.
I can't for the life of me think of one valid reason why Mother wouldn't have told me about this.
Well, Ridge, an affair is not something that a mother generally confides in her son about.
That's true. But not in this case. Mother and I are about as close as any two people can be. It's not completely true, is it? You and I were once much closer. Anyway, the point is, if Mother were having an affair, I'm positive she would have confided in me by now. That alone would not have justified all of this secrecy.
And yet it did.
Which is why I'm so totally confused.
All right, Ridge, is there any chance that it could be something else besides an affair?
Like what?
This man's a doctor. Isn't there any possibility your mother might be ill?
Caroline, we've talked about this before.
I know, but isn't it a possibility?
After more than a 20-year period, if Mother had been sick, we would have seen symptoms. I'm certain that I would have. Mother's as healthy as ever. But you're right. It has to be something more than an affair. Otherwise, I'm certain she would have confided in me. But what? What could it be?
I don't know. But whatever it is, it's something that she could never tell you.
There's only one thing I can think of. What if? What if somehow she were being blackmailed or threatened?
Well, in what sort of way?
I'm not sure. Just try this on. What if one of her children were being threatened somehow? And she was being blackmailed?
Well, Ridge, don't you think that seems a little bizarre?
Yes, but this whole situation is bizarre.
All right. Who would be doing it, then? The doctor?
Possibly. Or maybe he's just a conduit. I don't know. Look, I know I'm grasping at straws here, but I've got to believe that there's something more. No way would Mother go to this extent to cover up this affair. And never would she get so hung up on a guy that she'd buy him a house and pay for him to live in it? No. No, there's something missing here. There's a piece of this puzzle that's missing. And it's my bet that Dad realizes that too.
Eric, I have nothing to say.
I have more questions I need answered.
Isn't it enough to know that I've had this affair with the doctor?
And you don't seem to give a damn.
That you know? You would have known sooner or later.
Now, you see, that's hardly the attitude of a woman who's been bending over backwards all this time to keep me from finding out.
Enough is enough.
25 years, Stephanie. 25 years is a very long time. It must have taken you an extraordinary determination to keep this under wraps all this time. Your motivation must have been incredible.
All right, the affair's out in the open. Can we please stop?
An affair would never motivate you this strongly. Not you, Stephanie. You're not that kind of a woman. You're not the kind of a woman who's ever been afraid to look at another man right under my nose sometimes.
Is this another accusation?
No, certainly not. It's just a fact, Stephanie. This hasn't even been a romantic involvement, has it? Not for you to sneak off and see this man the way you have. You wouldn't have an affair like this. You wouldn't buy a house and pay some lover to be there. And yet that's what you want me to believe.
Believe what you want to believe, all right? As far as I'm concerned, this discussion is closed.
I'm driving to Santa Monica. I'm going to talk
No!
to
Don't you do
I'm
that.
gonna confront this man.
Don't you do that, Eric!
And you tell me.
Please don't. I'm going to beg you. Don't ask me.
I'm your husband. I have a right to know. I want you to tell me everything. Now.